Kanye is triggered out of his mind about finding out that Drake started following Kim Kardashian on Instagram since September. Kanye tweeted a lot of things about this, but most importantly told Drake not to follow his wife, and that whoever told Drake to do such a thing is not Drake's friend. Also, he wants an apology from Drake for this bad behavior. At first glance, you might think Kanye is overreacting considering his wife has over 123 million followers on Instagram and Ray J on tape, but you would be mistaken. Not about the followers part or the Ray J part, but about the overreacting part. Ye is clearly finessing the situation to get some Drake clout tokens while checking Drake by broadcasting to the world that Drake threatens him, threatens his family, and is trying to go after his wife. For a normal rapper, or pretty much any regular dude out there, this would make you look extremely weak and like a clown. It would be downright shameful. But because Ye is Ye, and he's already considered to be clownish and totally unstable, it just seems like he's being weird and outspoken as usual. Also, when you engage in an argument with a Looney Tune, you tend to look like a Looney Tune. At least that's what the public perception will be. Drake tries to have this smooth, calm, and collected image. Wilding out with a psycho on social media would be a sicko mode that would not help Drake's brand. Drake isn't a typical rap artist. He's very mainstream, which is very beneficial to his overall career prospects and his financial situation. It doesn't help his image in the least to have an active beef with an older rapper who is respected as an artist and known to be nuts, screaming to the world that Drake is coming after him and up to no good. Kanye West isn't worried about acting hard or avoiding being seen as a snitch. He's screaming at the top of his lungs about Drake's bad intentions. Kanye doesn't have a gangsta image and doesn't want to have one. This puts the spotlight on Drake to see how he handles the situation. Escalating this might involve him committing crimes and being prosecuted. And if there's one rapper with a greater chance of getting his cheeks busted in prison than 6ix9ine, that would be Aubrey Drake Graham. But back to Kanye, he's one of the few rappers I can think of who can cry to the world, come unglued, and not have it negatively impact his image. Kanye's fans basically forgive him for anything. He says the most idiotic shit over and over, which bothers his fans for a little while, but then they'll come up with every kind of excuse imaginable, including his mental health issues, to let him off the hook. They'll even end up blaming the Kardashians to avoid blaming Kanye West. His peers will clown him, then they'll turn around and have love for him. Drake can't beef with him the same way he can beef with most artists. Imagine acting this frantic about Drake coming after you. That's like the biggest L for anyone besides Ye. Kanye saying Drake is threatening him and following his wife on Instagram sends an alert to rich people that Drake is a treacherous fellow and should be observed by the local authorities. Drake doesn't want that. It's along the lines of 50 Cent lyrics in How We Do. Rich folks do not want me around cause shit might pop off, and if shit pop off, somebody gon' get laid the f*** out. And to keep it 100, Drake just wants rich people to see him as Aubrey. And at this point, it really wouldn't surprise me if Kanye called in a favor to none other than Donald Trump to get him to revoke Drake's immigration status so he can't come to the United States anymore. He could end up getting a one-way ticket straight back to the 6. No more Houston strip clubs, no more nothing. That might actually be a blessing in disguise for Drake though, considering how much Drizzy's been going in raw on them professional thotties, having babies and whatnot. Drake may very well wake up in his Hidden Hills mansion one morning to find ICE agents knocking down his doors. If that happens, he's gonna regret saying checks over stripes, whether or not that's what he likes. At the very least, all of this got Drake to unfollow Kim Kardashian on Instagram, and perhaps at this point, that's all Kanye West ever really wanted.